late on because I wasn't going to make this video, and then I decided to make this video. I'm building a head pat map, alright? Let me show you how it looks so far. This is the arm. It gives head pats, right? It's head patting melons and crap. That's pretty much, I'm building a thing. Yes, I don't know how else to really describe what I'm doing. Will I put it on the shop? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how to do that, really. But y'alls are gonna... No, I meant to save it. Can I undo that? Yes. I meant to save the colors. Okay. Select all. And copy. Yes. Are you kidding me? There we go. It's being a pain. Perfect. And, alright. Not bad. Now we extend that out. Alright. And this should look better. No. Okay. I was gonna, you know what? Yeah, no. There's just gonna be a severed limb. It doesn't matter. It gives head pats. That's what it's supposed to do. We have the head pat. Alright? I want to do a shake too. So, the melon can lay or sit on it or whatever. The hands. And it gets shaked. Do your homework or play Melon Playground and kind of learn how to code-ish. POV me. Oh, I see. You know, can I set the compartment to -1? No. Okay. In that case, then no fingers. Skin tone. Alright. I'm gonna choose a different skin tone here. Unless that's seen as racist somehow. For having variety. I feel like it's somehow racist. I don't know, like, the undertone or something to it. Please tell me if there's a racist undertone that I am not catching on to, because I am stupid. You know, I'm probably not going to post the video if I realize, yeah, that sounds kind of racist, so. You know what's scary? YouTubers that are perfectly okay with posting something that can get them canceled. Like, y'all's are scary. Like, I can't even post something if I'm worried that it's not likable. Like, I'll have a panic attack. And some people will be posting stuff like, which is the better plot twist, I actually like a YouTuber who made that. Don't cancel me, please. Curious why it's a short sleeve and it's gray. Don't call it racist. Not short, long sleeve. Dog. I'm just too lazy to make any defined clothing. It's not racism. It's just me being lazy. If you don't like me being lazy, then I'm sorry, but just click off my channel. That's all you can see here, bro. It's my main personality trait. Anyways, to get this shake, I think I'm gonna have the hand out like this, actually, or something. Right, there's a way I think I can, yes, rotate. Angle, 0.88. I think this seems good. Alright, delay. Just play out this animation. If the animation wants to play. Just angle. Ooh. Set current. And just click on set current. Okay. Anyway, so it's not working. Delay. 0. I'm gonna keep that as 0 because it's gonna be constant. 0.5. Maybe I should make the rotation bigger. 10. Duh. Alright. Screw this. I ain't got the patience. I'm gonna do lazy shaking, I guess. Alright, the delay. I'm gonna leave it at 0. Duration 0.5. Okay, the Y's I believe I'll be changing. So what's the positive 4, 5? 5, 4, dang it. Alright. Yeah, that's giving shaking. But I think it's not quick enough. I'm sorry to suggest, but if I want to shake, yes. And now, if I angle it, can I just, yes! Now it is being shook. I have a shake hand, you know what, to avoid any allegations, because I'm actually still need to worry about what I said earlier. And put it here. Let me just take this color. I'm just gonna copy it. Select all, copy. There we go. I can now avoid any allegations I don't want to happen. Perfect. Alright. No, dog, move up. Yes. Yes. Duration. This is too quick. This is too slow. Yes. Just shaking violently. This is what I've been looking for. Violent shaking. And better yet, if you want to be quirky, you can just put a platform here and have the character pat the thumb like that. If you want to be a quirky junior baddie, I guess. Or however people would say that. Alright, perfect. I feel like I should add another thing, but let's see if this works. Yes, head pat map. Alright, I'm just going to test out this. Oh, I gotta set the layers higher. But oh, never mind, it's working. Perfect. Yep. Violent shaking. Question is it bad? Kill. Okay. It does seem to hurt them pretty bad, so I might want to tame it down. I don't want Shadow Bilk to die. You may think, what do you mean? That's kind of a silent goal, is to make sure he doesn't get too hurt by this. So I will be giving, you know, a little bit more time to it. I just can't risk Shadow Bilk getting hurt, bro. It's still insanely fast, but not too fast enough to, like, be insane. Yeah, see, we still have the violent shaking, but it won't, it's not hurting. Okay, it killed Pumpkin, so that's a sign. It's a sign it can kill. Alright. As long as, you know what, I think, I'm gonna close out the recording thing, so I don't accidentally end the video. Yeah, it seems pretty safe. Though he did get a bit hurt, I don't think it matters too much. Alright, but, okay. Yeah, he's just a bit hurt. So, oh no! Okay, well, back to the editor so I don't get an ad. No ads. No. I think I should make some way to, like, I don't want them to die if they fall off. Obviously. It's a head pat map. I don't want anyone to get hurt. That's a lie. I don't care if they get hurt. I just care if Shadow Milk gets hurt, bro. Don't want to make it too big. I just gotta make sure it's there to catch someone if they fall off there. Oh, what if they fall on the rims, you might be thinking, and they die? They should aim for the water. Just kidding. I'm going to put some small water blocks on here, so hopefully they don't just explode everywhere. Or at least they have some time to get in. Hopefully this kind of breaks the fall. Just a little bit of water on top. Not too much, not too little. Perfect. Let's test this out. Alright. Oh no, it's probably going to give me an ad soon, so I gotta be prepared to pause the video, so no free advertisements is given. Alright, slowing it down. Yep. Drum looks fine. Alright, now 1 second. Okay, that has been dealt with. I had to deal with an freaking Hot in Hollywood ad again. Ah, no, I didn't mean to rip off his arm. You may have your arm back. Don't give me your arm, please. Okay. Close this out again. Alright. So let's say he's getting bonked and pretend I'm not pushing him. And oh no, he gets bonked off. We'll see how this falls out. Alright. So, alright. Now, let's simulate safety measure. He goes far, alright? We just pick him up and pretend. And, you know, I don't want to hurt Shadow Milk, so I'm going to drop him. Now I'm going to get a plain melon for this. Alright. So, they're falling. Will they die? They won't die. Okay, he didn't die. That's a good sign, but it's not good enough. What if I dropped him from even higher? Alright, so Alright, if I hit him well with enough force, I can rip off his limbs. That was not intended. Alright, let's say from up here. Okay, well, it didn't kill him. So it did its job as some sort of protection if they fall on the rim. No, Shadow Milk ended up dying. My son, undie right now. There we go. Alright, let's go back. So it works. It works. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But you know what can make this good thing a better thing? I have no clue. Just kidding. Of course I know. We gotta make a slide. Alright, that way it has multiple functions. Alright. If I knew how to post maps and crap, then dog, I'd have this posted if I knew how. You know what? If I can find a tutorial that works and I find out how, I'll post the map. I'll post the map. If I find out how, though. Since I currently have no honest clue, to be honest. Alright. There we go. We have that kind of smoothed out on the bottom. Perfect. Alright. Extend that down. We don't need it to be too thick, but I guess I should not make it that thin. Let me just... make it thick so I can actually access the taller. There we go. Now it can be a freaking stick again. Perfect. I want to have the slide kind of like escalate as you're going down. So I won't have it be as, you know, as downwardsy at the start. And kind of like in real life, if you've ever been to like one of these, the support is really bad. Alright, just a little accuracy to almost every slide I've been to. Specifically water slides. Dog, them things have never been fully secure. Perfect. You may think, how is the melon gonna get up though? Dog, I don't care if you're a role play, just throw them up there. Just throw them up there. Problem solved. Your melon has now made it up the slide. I'm too lazy to build stairs. Alright, perfect. Now we have these tiny support beams. You know what? I'll build stairs. I'll build stairs. I'm feeling generous enough to build stairs. Alright. Y'all's better be happy. You're getting some kind of stairs. Are they floating? Yes. Do they look good? No. They're kind of cool, I guess. If you think that's cool. I don't know. I don't freaking know. A long time ago, I checked what the majority of y'all were searching and kind of how people found me, and someone searched Drake's daughter and found me, so I have no clue what you guys be watching. And how did that person find me under the freaking search Drake's daughter? How did they do that? Why would did I appear? Hopefully I did not appear. It's like freaking, oh yo, here's Drake's daughter. Like, what the I would not cuss there. Don't worry. I did not cuss. You get the point. That's odd. Hopefully if I check that again, more people don't find me under Drake's daughter. I am not Drake's daughter. I am not related to I'm not related to Drake or Diddy. 100 likes for DNA test. I'm just kidding. Okay. Here we go. We got... You know what? This doesn't look half that bad. You can go back there. Alright. So we have a slide. It doesn't look like a water slide necessarily, but if you don't like it, then just go to a proper water park. or buy one. Your melons can just go to a proper one if you don't like it that bad. You know, there's no water on the slide. Yeah, that's right. There's no water on the water slide. Perfect. Let's see how this works. Alright. The head pat. Alright, let's test this all out. To start off, head pat area. Testing it with my dummy first. Make a dummy uniform. A dummy uniform. Yep, unaffected. I should not give them that hat. That might seem really bad, so I'm gonna give them a hard hat instead. I don't want people to think anything bad. I'm not saying anything bad. That was just the first hard hat I saw until I changed my mind. Don't take offense to that if you for some reason took offense to that. Right, you will have to kill, but I think the slide will work. Or sit. I'm sure sit also exists. You will see if kill works. So let me just throw him down. Yeah, kill works. Isn't this such a good water slide? You have to die to ride it. It's to die for. Alright, Mr. Dummy Man, there's still another thing for you to test. The bonk machine. Not the bonk. The shaky machine. Get into the paw. Oof. Ooh. Okay. Doesn't seem too safe. Yep. Alright. I'll spawn a fresh blood here. Yeah, it doesn't seem... You know, it doesn't seem too bad. It's not too bad. Also, I don't have the issue of getting them thrown off yet. So maybe that fear of mine was pointless. Well, I gotta test it on something. Anyways, just a little test, because apparently this works. Couldn't check the ad thing 24/7, bro. Apparently, if you just drop a bunch of tea boxes in the water. Oh crap! Dog. I hate Hot in Hollywood ads. I have nothing against the ads. I have the issue that they're just keep appearing. Anyways, don't want the teas to break. I'm gonna drop the teas in. I'm gonna explode them. Because apparently, if you explode a bunch of teas in the tea in the water, it'll do something cool. You know, I've got an achievement for it before. Alright, let's see. It's the water. Yo, it works! It works! The water's pea water now. We have pea water now. Isn't that nice? Alright. Yeah, I see. I think this map is good to go. I feel like there's some things I'm gonna add, though. What should I add next? You know what? I'm gonna learn how to make some things so I can find out what I should add next. Maybe I should sketch something out. Okay. I'm definitely gonna want to fill this empty space. I might leave this blank. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. This is definitely gonna be left. So we're gonna leave this empty space, you know. There we go. This empty space is gonna be left empty for a good bit at least. And I'm definitely gonna be filling this. This space is gonna be left empty. This space is filled. This space is filled. This space is filled. Alright. Yeah, I have an idea. I'm just gonna use red. Alright. Great. So, crossing out. I don't know what I'm gonna do up there. Perfect. So we have that. So we have this space, and this space, and this space. If I decide to use it. Perfect. I'm probably gonna goof around for a bit. You know what? I'm doing it on camera. I'm already doing this on camera. I have an idea. I gotta build a little nurse office, I think. You may think, why would you want to build a nurse's area? Dog, have you seen what happened to these melons here? They gonna need it. But I'm just gonna make it like a shack. Accidentally grabbed the wrong thing, I don't care. Perfect. And what am I going to use this for? I have an idea. I'm going to shrink it. I'm going to use it as an entrance. Yeah, a melon can fit through that. Perfect. Alright, well, there's something done. And, alright, so I know what I'm putting here at least. I'm going to decorate a nurse's office. You're going to have to put the nursing tools in yourself if I post the map. I don't know. Again, I don't know how to. If I find a credible tutorial. Anyways, we all know that they have to have somewhere to have their materials, right? So, this is where the materials are stored. Yes. I have an idea. I'm gonna have it shut, and I'm gonna have movement here. Yes. Yes. Excuse for more movement. Delay. The delay is gonna be 100 seconds, and its duration is gonna be like 20. You know, I'm gonna give it like 20 duration. I'm gonna have the duration only like 1 second while I'm testing it though. The delay. Oh, since the duration is 20 seconds, it's gonna take forever to open. Okay. So, straight to the point, -9. 2 second duration. Yes. I kind of like that it fully opens. So you may think, but what are we going to do about over here? I know what to do. You may think, but you're making it look ugly. I have a plan. What if I make the area look semi-natural? You may think, what? And that's a good thought if you're thinking it. What the frick am I doing? I don't know. But I'm doing something. And it might work. It might make the monstrosity of the opening look okay. Who knows? I don't. I'm just a creature creating this abomination. Alright. The frick? Why does it look weird? What the frick? Why is it looks weird? What the frick? It's too close together. Ew. Well, there we go. So we have a really crappy looking roof. But that's a good thing, I guess. Hopefully. Alright. It's almost unnoticeable now. Let's have the delay be pretty big though, so 25-second delay. Alright. Head pat mat. Some motion's really long. Some is not. Also, I realized what else you can do here. You can store a body. You can commit war crimes if you're into that. And look, he's free. He had 2 seconds to escape and he didn't take it. That's his fault, not yours. So you can commit war crimes up here too. Wow, I'm such a genius. And look, you can break physics. There's so much options here. The best thing you can do is murder. I'm very proud of myself for making this. Other than this, my best map is the Heck or Something map, which is indeed the title of one of my maps. Fun factamondo. Now look before it shuts. You can cram his legs in there and watch it break them. Yeah, alright. Well, there's my ingenuity. I don't hate coins, by the way. That was just the experiment. Yeah, this is the map I made. I should show what I did here, so I will before I turn off, because I did not show how I did this. Lucky I didn't get an ad. Alright. I have the animation. This is the settings for this part of the arm. Alright. And yeah, and this is this part of the arm. That's literally all the settings I have here that you missed out on. Yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of what I've did here. I'm probably going to add to this later on, like I said. Maybe something else that's kind of cool. Like the leg snapper. Part of a freaking nurse. Makes a nurse's office, you know, for injured patients. Makes an area where someone can get even more injured if they aren't careful. Because I'm demure. Alright, I'm not joking around. I'm probably actually going to extend this's cooldown before I did. And actually start using the map. 5 seconds. Waiting 25 seconds. But you're impatient. So you must look at the pixels. Just wait. Why is my freaking screen? Yes, 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 yes. It's perfect. It's not letting me move my camera. Yeah, before I think I can change the camera position too, which is iconic. Alright, yep. Well, this is definitely where I'm putting this to an end. Are you kidding me? Yep. So that's how I made this abomination. Thank you for watching.